Six balls. I can't believe going out there in front of just random ass people. I'm gonna move a little bit this way if you mind. And we are live. We're recording.
Cool.
Good morning. I'm William from William in the Middle, and this is
Ash from Mental Stand Up.
we are both mental.
That we are.
Okay, well let's jump into it.
Sure.
What's up with the whole dark humor aspect?
Yeah, so I decided to go with okay, no worries. I decided to go with a dark humor theme, mostly because that's just where most people are at. I think most people are pretty overwhelmed with all the things going
that
on.
way with the society. It's just like that's where we're all at.
Yeah, we're kind of in the dark ages, so it feels appropriate to bring a little bit of light to all that difficulty and heaviness.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think we're specifically more traumatized as a generation. I think we're just more open about it. No more hiding under the rug. No more pretending like, no more denial.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to find ways to deal with it. So I think humor is a great way to do it.
Absolutely, yeah. And I also think that, well, not think, like another reason I wanted to go with like the dark theme is because I want to bring things that are in the darkness to light. So not necessarily things that are bad, but like little known things like I'm a trans mask person. A lot of people don't even know what that means. So like bringing all of that to the surface so that we can illuminate things that people don't know about. So that's like marginalized people, basically people with underrepresented voices in comedy.
How do you feel about questions? Like, that's the one thing when it's trans people, you're like, there's always that like, how do you address it? Can I address it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the perfect person to ask.
Me personally, so I think it's great. I know everybody is different. I know everyone is triggered by different things and everyone has different sensitivities around their journey. But I think the best question you can ask is, can I ask you a question? And then, go from there. And I think on our end, we have to be okay with people asking questions because how are they going to know if they don't ask?
Yeah, and then, no, exactly. That's my one critique of that whole thing because, like, there are some people who are like super sensitive.
Yeah.
And they kind of dominated the online space, so it became taboo.
Yeah.
But it's like, not to be mean, but for some people it's more obvious. Some people it's not. And it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, totally.
And that's just reality. Like, if you want to talk about it, address us all equally.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, totally. So just bringing light to that and creating some safe space for people to laugh about it, joke about it, maybe. And it's not just about like trans people. Like the show we just did, we had Mary Basmagian. She's an amazing Armenian comedian. You don't hear that many Armenian voices out there today. And then we had Kate Cantor, who's a non-binary person, just an awesome
Tell me about your show. Tell me about everything.
Oh yeah, the show is great. We had a show on October 4th. It was our first dark humor comedy show. We had a pretty decent turnout. I had like 2 weeks to promote, so it wasn't as big of a turnout as I would have wanted. But I think for the amount of time that we promoted, we did quite well.
I saw some of the clips. They were laughing their asses off.
They were laughing pretty good. It was really funny.
Who cares? Honestly, for comedy shows, I think who cares about the number of people?
Yeah.
As long as they're laughing.
Yeah, totally.
If they're not laughing, you can have 1,000 people like, fuck, I wish it was 10.
Yeah, literally better to have a smaller laughing group than a bigger non-laughing group. So.
What are your goals for this? Like, what's the whole overarching plan, or like, where do you see yourself moving towards?
Well, what I would really like to do is create a coalition of comics in the area. I feel like the South Bay is lacking. Like we have a lot of live music and we have a good punk scene and all that kind of stuff, which is awesome. I love that. But I kind of feel, and we do have a good theater scene as well, but though we don't have much of like a comedy scene.
That's a good point.
So I feel like it would be cool to have a comedy scene. And selfishly, I hate driving all the way to downtown or to North Hollywood or to Silver Lake to do mics.
LA traffic.
That.
I'm sorry. No. Especially like on weekends.
Yeah.
You can literally spend 3 hours on the freeway.
Literally.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
But I do like the whole like the community building aspect. Like just, I keep seeing more and more of it and like it hypes me up. It's like, that.
Yeah.
People actually want to do shit. Like we're over the whole like, there's actually a poster, a painting somewhere over there. It says after the plague came the Renaissance.
I love that painting.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I just love the idea. Like, now is the time to do shit. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The global stage is kind of but if we're so infatuated with that, I'll personalize it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think right now people are looking for ways to build some community. I think we're all, we're all collectively impacted by COVID and the consequences of how that changed how we socialize.
The culture is also getting more open. Like,
Yeah,
don't get me wrong, the whole cancel culture thing, some of it was valid. Some of those motherfuckers deserved it, 100%.
yeah,
But then it kind of made other people like self-quiet, like not be like, can I ask that question?
yeah.
Like,
We got scared.
that fear of like cringe or that fear of like insulting somebody.
Yeah.
I hope we're kind of getting over it. Like, and that goes on both sides. Some people need to get a thicker skin. I grew up with the worst. I'm Mexican. I got Mexican siblings.
Yeah.
Roast the where that's part of our culture. Genuinely, is like, we go to literally the fat one.
Yeah.
That's just our culture.
Just
like
how
we
it
don't.
Is.
It's part of us to instill the rough, like kind of like, okay, I'm wrong. This is where I think we go over the line. Yeah, over the border. When they'll beat their kid, like, oh, you got to toughen up. Like, that's too much. Far. But the verbal stuff I really love. It's like, yeah, six and stones, right?
Yeah, like, that's the depth. I don't know how old you are, but I'm assuming we're probably pretty
26.
close. Yeah, we're close-ish. So like, yeah, like our generation, we kind of grew up like words can never hurt me sort of thing.
Yeah, and I thought, yeah, like not love, but it's like better than trying to tippy toe over
here's where I think the line is. I think the line, or there's two rules. One, always punch up. A family, obviously you're on the same level. You can like hit each other, but punch up. And two, make fun of a person. Don't make fun of a group of people. You know what I mean? Like it's the generalizations that are killing us right now. Because there can be like an individual, like, okay, you mentioned like your family calls you gordo or whatever. So saying you're gordo versus like everybody in Pedro's gordo. You know what I mean? Like Pedro people are like that's a lot. So I feel like if you keep it direct,
I think there's gotta be a little bit more nuance to that. Cause like, sorry, I'm like,
no, yeah, like, go for it.
I'm like, if I said America was obese or fat, that would be accurate. Like based on the numbers. I don't know, cause like I've heard some Down syndrome jokes that are hilarious, and the dude with Down syndrome's laughing his ass off.
True, but usually those are the funniest when it's Down syndrome people doing it. In my opinion, as a comic, I think it really depends on who's saying it, how they're saying it, and the rest of their body work. Like, there's a lot of stuff.
A lot of it comes down to who you are. Like, if it's like, is there even an inkling of bad intention?
Exactly.
Like Will Ferrell, I think that's exactly what Kanye with. Is like, not for a second did we think he actually gave a fuck. Like, he meant it in a bad way. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. Because I said some wild-ass jokes. I'm like, thank God they laughed.
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes most of my jokes are self-deprecatory.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's a word.
Self-deprecating.
Self-deprecating. There we go. I made up a word on the spot.
I like it.
No, but yeah, definitely looking forward to it. Go ahead and check it out. Would love to take some pictures if you let me.
Sure.
Have my camera, maybe take some clips.
That'd be great.
And yeah, like make this grow. If you know any other comics I want to interview, that'd be interesting. And I would love to get some. Are you gonna perform at any of these?
Yeah, I perform. Well, I'm planning on performing at all of them, either hosting or opening. All of our headliners are gonna be more like on their way up people who have solid hours. So those are our headliners. And yeah, but I'll be at all of them for sure.
I gotta mention this. They give out cookies and beer.
Yeah,
I love it. It's so random, but I love it.
Yeah, I know, right? Just had to come up with
like on the flyer. I was like, am I reading that right?
I know, right? That was the idea.
I love it. I love it. That's perfect.
Awesome. All right, cool. Well, yeah, our next show is going to be in December, so make sure you check our website out, mentalstandup.com, and you can keep up to date with all that.
Any last comments for the audience? Anybody? How would I completely tank? Because I like doing it off the cuff. I don't I don't like having 1,000 questions and be like, a robot could do that job. I don't want that.
I like it.
No, I think that's the main question. Just any last parting comments, I guess.
No, that's all. Support live art.
I will put all the tags on the thing below. Don't worry. Cool. And I will definitely check it out, and there will be more content surrounding this. I'm very excited, especially for the cookie.
Yay! Awesome. Thank you.